everyone, and welcome to Arteagan Daily Bread, your spiritual board meeting for Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. I am your Madam President of the Arteagan, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Feel free to stay for all of these psychic, tarot, and astrology reports, or feel free to skip ahead as you are guided. How are you, my dears? How are you in this full moon in Libra energy? I hereby officially call this meeting to order. Into the minutes recap. So, to last Wednesday, when Mars was more freshly conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, April Fool's Day-ish. Since then, every day Mars moves a little bit further from Saturn, further from his trine to Venus, and further from his square to Uranus. So, okay, there's the lightning, the drive and everything, okay? So just take a moment to reflect before we jump into what we can expect moving forward. So that sense of urgency is lifting, but into the President's Report. Whatever happened or didn't happen, whatever was said or unsaid, I'd like you to take a step back and truly appreciate how far you've come. I want you to really, really authentically give yourself that moment of true appreciation. Good. Into your astrology report. So basically, I'm going to steer you to check out that full moon in Libra video and hopefully get to your signs, your sun, your moon, and your rising. That really, I packed a lot of information into that video. It's like an hour and a half, so it's really like a super long video. But I tried to make it as comprehensive as possible. So the beginning is basically the lunation, and then I go into globally, what it means globally, and then I go through all of the 12 signs. Astrology 101. This is foundational astrology, so it's basics, but it's such a firm understanding of the basics that it really does build a strong, pretty comprehensive foundation. And it's more than just learning the things, the 1, 2, 3, 4s. It's the concepts, it's the ideals, it's the larger contextual structures of reading your own astrology. That's really, I feel like, going to help you. But of course, it'll also be the 12 signs, the 10 luminaries and planets, and then the 12 houses. That is April 16th on Thursday from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock PST, and the tickets are available on the Arteagan.com website. That same day at 4 o'clock is my Saturn Salon, so there will be that Saturn presentation and any questions that you guys want to ask me. As of 8 a.m. California, Los Angeles time, the sun is in 19 degrees Aries, the moon is in 26 degrees Libra, Mercury is in 26 degrees Pisces, Gemini is in 4 degrees, Venus is in 4 degrees Gemini, and she will enter shadow on Friday. So, the same day Mercury finally enters Aries, Mars is in 6 degrees Aquarius, Jupiter is in 25 degrees Capricorn, conjuncting Pluto in 24 degrees Capricorn, Neptune is in 19 degrees Pisces, Uranus is in 5 degrees Taurus, and Saturn is hanging out in 1 degree Aquarius. So the full moon is going to feel even more emotional because it's a super full moon and because of everything else. So check out that video for more on that. Into your psychic report. Practical Magic Level 1 is Thursday, April 9th. This Thursday, April 9th at 2 o'clock p.m. PST, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. If you've already gotten a ticket, you'll have an email coming soon. I'm just testing the tools and the virtual ability to have this private webinar room. And I'm going to test this out and we're going to see how this goes. It'll be working by the time it happens on Thursday. So no worries about that, but it's just going to just open up so many other wonderful, easy doors that will just give more resources to people that want to learn psychism, tarot, and astrology. So it's like, I'm excited. Okay. Your downloads, guys, it's a little bit heavy-hearted, I have to be honest. I feel a heavy heart. And I had done a lot of live streaming just now, and getting into the energy for this, though, it dropped. That energy, the feeling just... so I know there's something here. I know there's something here. We'll see what it is. And it's weird because the download is Children of Men. It's a mashup. It's Children of Men and Returns a King. I've channeled that before, and I watched 300 like last week or something, so it's not surprising to me personally that these are your downloads, but I am actually sort of it's you feeling apprehensive about what we're about to get into. I feel that. I really, really do. It could be something you don't want to know, maybe not ready to hear or something. So let's move into your tarot report. Tarot Talk with Watch Natalie with me is Thursday, April 23rd, 2 o'clock to 3:20 p.m. PST. Tickets are available on the website. It's $40 for 80 minutes for your ticket. So if you want to learn a lot about the tarot and ask me anything and have fun, please join us. I can feel you taking this really seriously. That's it. That's it. I'm just the messenger. So far, this is just the first layer down. There's all minor arcana on the table. This is why I feel this nervousness and this apprehension. This is a very, so far I'm seeing, but pretty much a very self-determined energy. Let's see what's at the bottom. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Page of Cups. Wow. This is self-determined based on on an intuition, a psychic download, a psychic, and you know, I use that term. Whoever is channeling this energy, they may not describe it that way. They may just talk about it as like their heart leading them, following their purpose sort of language, but it could actually be that they are connecting with their own divinity and that they're really just channeling the energies as they wanted to when they, you know, before they chose to incarnate here. And the message is to, is actually that, to follow your heart. It's to follow your heart. There is this element of immaturity, and I don't mean a judgment when I say that. I mean, in the process of emotional maturation, they're only this far. So I mean it in the truest sense of the word. It's either an emotional immaturity. I kind of don't feel that. It feels like a wisdom. It feels like an old soul, whether they're in a young body or not. It could be that they're in a younger physical body with the page, or there could be some other aspect of their, like they could, actually, my astrologer told me this. She goes, Natalee, you're very wise, but not mature. It's years ago. I'm a little bit better now. But I'm kind of getting that with this person. They could be like that, like wise, but sort of immature. Second layer. Interesting. Ooh, Eight of Swords. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, oh no, that's part of it. The Three of Swords is totally part of it. Totally part of it. There you are. There you are. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm feeling. This heavy-hearted. Oh, it's so unstable. It is so unanchored. It is so like lost in the world. It's like you feel, I'm getting this feeling of like powerlessness, just lost in the world, floating around at the mercy of fate, and like just totally unanchored. And that feeling is what this person, yourself or someone you're connecting to, has been grappling with. It's this self-imprisonment of feeling that I am not in control of my life. Anything I do, anything I want, anything I try, I am just totally at the will of the cosmos, and the cosmos hates me, and poor me, and it's self-pity, feeling sad about it, feeling sad that you are so powerless, feeling sad that you are so unable to change your situation. It's extremely negative and very self-sorry. And this person has been very stuck in this energy. This is someone's shadow. Fears. Lots of fears. Oh, it feels horrible. I don't like that. Oh. Okay. The far past. The root of the situation. How you guys got here. The context, I'll read this moving forward. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 8. So this speaks to efforts that you want to yield a long-term benefit. This feels like an effort to repair a family bond, a family issue, or to create something for yourself in a partnership with someone else. Actually, yes, because in the recent past, we actually have another 8 of Pentacles with the Empress. So what I feel like this is you working on this with your family or alone, separate, and you have either made, and I feel like you've made some headway in the recent past. This Empress doesn't have to be a person, doesn't have to be a pregnant person. It could be lifestyle. You could have been working also to build your pentacles, to build your, let's get a little bit more specific with the 8 and the 10 here, please. Judgment. 10 of Swords. Wow. Glad I did that, because this is telling us that the root of this issue is in ending efforts in a family structure, in a group, like this could also be like this VIP exclusive group, club, company, family. you know, but you've made a decision to end your involvement. You're not putting energy there anymore. You're not working it. You made up your mind. It's something happened that was the 10th sword. And that's what did it. You were walking around with 9 swords in your back going, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's all right. And recently, there's been this inspiration. There's been this like little light that you see, like a little twinkle in the sky, almost like wishing upon a star. And you're saying it's there. It exists. So I can aspire to it. I can reach for it. But you're reaching for it. You're putting this effort into it because it's there, because you're experiencing it, because you've seen it, felt it, saw it, heard it. You know, this Empress energy is reaching you somehow. And so you're working towards it. This is either what you could be yourself, designing yourself from the ground up. It's part of why I really, am like really okay with plastic surgery for people, because it's another way to build yourself in your own image, from the inside out, from the outside in. Plastic surgery is a very superficial thing. It shouldn't be given so much weight and judgment. Someone could look, you know, like a Barbie replica, or having their split tongue, or little horns coming out of their foreheads, and they could be spiritual masters, they could be gurus, they could be chiefs and priestesses. I think it's very unfair that people that get plastic surgery are very harshly judged, like their characters are judged. It's just, it tells me right away that I don't want to deal with that person, and I don't want to deal with that energy if someone's passing judgment on someone for plastic surgery. Sorry, that was a little tangent. That's the official Arteagan stance on plastic surgery. So this could be you building yourself, building your life, building your home, building your lifestyle, building your environment, building your character, building your self-nurturing. Could be you. It could also be an influence coming into your life that you're trying to work with or work for, or, you know, bring in, work towards. But I feel this is more, it's very inspirational. It's the way it feels. Oh, they showed me that scene in Children of Men with the baby crying. Oh, what are you guys doing to me right now? All right, let's get to the meat of this. At the meat of this, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Star. Speaking of the Star. Beautiful. Your priorities are being reshuffled. Like I said, the twinkling star. You are reorganizing your efforts. You're reorganizing your efforts, and you're following that North Star, that shooting star in the sky, that glimmer of hope. You're putting the mundanity down. You're putting the regular, you're putting dated, you want, like Great Gatsby, I always knew that my life had to be, you know, the sky. There's also immense healing happening. Also, when you put down these other two little pentacles to focus on this, to focus on this Empress energy. The star is telling you that what you will receive in return, the benefits are going to be multiplied. Look at all these stars. She's made of stardust. She literally is stardust, tornadoing down into solid human form. She's showing me Terminator 2, that opening scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger is in this position outside of that biker bar, and he's like, and he walks into the bar naked, and you see he like sizes everybody up, and then he gets into the fight and he takes that guy's clothes, and I have that whole movie memorized like in my mind. But anyway, so he came from the future, but you know what I mean. Thanks for that. She doesn't want me to take on this energy too much, is why she said that, or she gave me that. Now, crossing this energy, my love, we have the five of staves with the 3 of cups. Okay. This could be a couple different things. This could be, if it applies for you, this could be jealousy, enviousness in you or someone else. This could actually be a healthy competition. If you or someone else if you are, I don't want to say if you are a jealous person or if you are an envious person, if you, I don't know how else to say that. A good way to manifest that energy, if you're feeling that energy come up, and it doesn't even need to mean that you're being triggered and that it's deep and dramatic. It could just be a very natural jealousy, natural competition. If that exists in your friendships, the best you're going to get out of that energy is to play together. I don't know if that sounds counterintuitive or not, but it's a healthy way to get competition energy out. Is to go for a run, and then one of you runs further than the other, then the other one catches up and passes that one, and then you go and do it, or you play ping pong, or you play healthy, it could be sports, it could be games, it could be chess. That's one expression of this energy. I'm a shallow breather. I'm going to be doing that a lot. Breathing heavy, sorry. Excuse me, taking one deep breath. I need to learn how to breathe, I really do. The other way, interesting. She's saying that you, to follow this inspiration. Remember when I said this could be around you? I feel like this is around you, but it's not like with you close. It's not really with you. So in order to really go for that, I feel like this is you putting your other things down because you're being inspired to follow a higher calling or follow something else. In order to do that, I feel like you have to ingratiate yourself with someone. This is calling you for you to be friendly, and with the 5 of staves, it's like you have to elbow your way to the person. Maybe they're already surrounded by people, and either you're gonna have to elbow your way to the front and get their ear, so to speak. Oh, that's a good idea. She's saying, or you could be the host of something, you take the lead, you invite, you come to my house, you come to my, well, I guess now it would be you can come to my virtual hangout space, I don't know, but you would be taking the lead in a party. You can be host or hostess in some way, shape, or form, and that brings them in, that gets you closer. But there really is a need to get to this person. It looks like a person with the cups. Wow. And I bet, yeah, you know that following this star, following the star is going to just multiply your blessings. You already know that. That's why you're determined about it. That's why you're like, pay attention to me. Okay. The next energy that you can expect to move into is the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Staves. You could be helping someone that needs you, or you are receiving help that you need from a strong person. It could be from this Empress. This Empress could be helping you. Like you get to her. You withdraw your energy. Oh my God, I want to cry. You withdraw your energy from some family disappointment, family situation, or a group of people you thought were your family. Something about negative words, and I've been talking about vibrations and sound vibrations, how sound changes the level of vibration. So these could have been friends or family that have been putting you down like for a very long time. 9 Swords, and something they said recently was just like too much. So this Empress stands out even more to you because she's so opposite of them. I'm sorry, my hair's all messed up. I feel like you can see, I feel like if someone's watching me going, she cut her own hair. I like to make myself laugh. Okay, so this Empress is, it's been clearer. They stand out even clearer. It's like a sore spot when you look at your life. This beauty, this grace, this love. I mean, the shield of Venus. This is a source of affection and love. And not only that, but they're also showing up as the star to you. So they're healing to you. They're multiplying your wealth and health and spiritual healing, abundance and everything. You're prioritizing getting to the star. You elbow your way to the front of the line. You get to them and they help you. They're your knight in shining armor. They kind of, I mean, literally, these people are beneath this person who's up on the horse. See that? So you're one or the other. You're on the horse or you're on the crutch. You're on the crutch. Because you're coming from a really hard situation with this, whatever this is. I feel like you had been putting so much effort for a long time to build a long-term solid thing, solid family, solid friend group, whatever this is. And it just doesn't work out. It just didn't work out for you. Or not for you, but like these people, it was the wrong people. Friends, family, whatever. So this person, this Empress star person helps you when you're feeling left out in the cold, alone, rejected by even, that's so true. Like not even the church will take these people in. That's how you're feeling. Like, man, my own family doesn't love me. God, my own friends don't love me and care about me. My own, I put so much into this and they're not even caring. I don't appreciate, So you're already sort of cast out. You're already sort of leveling up, which is what the truth is. And this Empress is everything that they appear to be to you. Because like I said, this energy, the recent past, it's something around you, but it's really not right up next to you yet. So you idealize it. You have this vision. You have this, it could be a vision, but you have this energy of looking forward to it, idealizing what it'll be like or who they'll be or what to expect. You get to them and they're everything and more. They're very heroic. in how they're helping you or how they're saving. And I don't feel like they're really saving you, like victim saving you. They're helping you. So you're not a victim. You're just unaffiliated because you're like in between. The 10 of Pentacles, it's very VIP for me. It's the view from inside the courtyard of the royal whatever. Whereas, you know, the other pictograms, it's the castle in the background, in the far back. You know what I'm saying? So they help you. The role you're currently playing, where you are now, in the Knight of Staves and the Chariot. So you are full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. You want success. Oh my God. Oh my God. She just played Spartans, prepare for glory. You want glory? Let's be honest, you want glory. You want glory. It shall be yours. Immortality, take it, it's yours. Oh, sorry, wrong movie, that's Troy. I like this energy. I actually really do. It's really helping alleviate this heavy heart because honestly, I don't know, but I'm really like getting sucked back into it and everything is about moving forward. So I don't know why I keep getting into like, you know, back into the bad stuff. So I really do like this energy for you because you're really done. Like whatever this 10 of Swords is, you're like done. Done. Like the tolerance is up. The judgment call, this ain't coming back. He ain't getting up again. So it's really, really over for you. I feel like you've been trying to make something work with an authority figure or a patriarchal, something sort of controlling, to be honest. Like it could even be with the system of the whole family, the way the whole family operates, the way the whole friend group operates. So it might not even be the people inside of the group or organization, but even like how it's organized and run. Because this is like a family structure as well, ancestral structures and ancestral lines. And in that case, you've got to separate from the whole web, the whole... There's a whole... Bowen writes a really fantastic thing about family theory, and I won't digress. This is great for you, and you're in the right mindset. You've let it go. You've let it go. It's over. You're like, you've got, you're okay. How you're seen, how the other side sees you. This would be the Empress. The Empress sees you as 3 of Swords with the Knight of Cups. Hurt, definitely. Definitely hurt. They see the pain. And they see that you are still being open despite that. So you look fantastic to this Empress. Like even more, because you're not projecting pain. You're not playing victim. You're not poor me. You're not anything like that. It's just clear pain. It's clear pain, and you're actually showing up better because pain with the love. It's like how sincere and trustworthy and authentic is that when you can show that you are in such pain, that you are so hurt, and keep an open heart and keep your cup open. And that's what you're doing. You're like, I am so hurt. This hurts so bad. I just want to love. I'm just looking for love. And they see it. And it goes a long way. You know, like it makes people want to help you. Very authentic. Your hope, fear, or opportunity. We have the 2 of Cups with the King of Swords. You're hoping that this Empress, Star, 6 of Swords, they could be not politician, but they could be in public or something it's not just the fame cards, it's the way the energy is playing out, like how you have to sort of prioritize them and then like elbow your way to them, and then how much they can help you. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. They don't have to be like super uber famous, but just some sort of name or brand or company or organization or something, because you also want their approval. Your hope is that you pass their like mental logic filter here and get into the emotional part, because there's something about them that you like, you know, that even though they're an empress, they have so much of everything in abundance, or they're very healing, the star, or they're very successful, 6 of staves. It's like you already know that they won't let like just anybody be part of their inner circle. Part of why you had to elbow your way or host, or, you know, sort of not schmooze. It's not schmoozing. It's getting to them. You got to find a way to get to them. That when you do that, it's not a given. You know that it's just not a given. That they don't just, you know, even the 6 of Pentacles weighs out the scales before dispensing the Pentacles. But it's not about the Pentacles. It's about the mental assessment of, is this relationship good? That's kind of what you're hoping for. And in the end result, this is really interesting. We're going to clarify it because it's interesting. But check this out. 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Staves. I like the 9 of Pentacles because it's very independent and self-sufficient. This person could be helping you liberate from your family. I know that sounds sad, but not everyone has a good family. Some of us just have people we're genetically related to. And I feel like this person is helping not only liberate you from a toxic familial situation, and read me right, familial. Doesn't have to be family. It could be a friend group that was familial. Not only are they helping make you independent and strong as an individual, which is what your family is supposed to do, which is what your parents are supposed to do. Not only are they helping empower you mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, all of that, some of that, however it resonates for you, but they are also giving you a new family. Like they are your new family. And you can be an individual, an independent individual, standing on your own 2 feet and part of a healthy family. Whereas this other family structure, you were always putting into, you were always paying into, giving into. And this doesn't need to be Pentacles, although it can be the family that's always like hitting you up for money. It could be that this family or friend group is eating away at your time. Maybe talking a lot, like way too much, and not having any boundaries. And so, you know, they don't let you off the hook. They don't let you go. They don't let you know, anything. It could be your time, your energy, your resources, your money, your health. But you were putting into it. You were putting into the system in some way. You were contributing in some way to their system, and you were not receiving. And you weren't putting into yourself. You weren't really building yourself up to be independent, and so that's over. That's over. The end result is that you're totally independent and belonging. Let's clarify. 10 of Staves. Wow. High Priestess, you knew that this relationship with this Empress or this star, the 6 of Staves, was going to be a major emotional release for you. I feel so much better. I felt it. I felt the release, like letting it go. It's over. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Could be this is part of you strategizing how you're going to get to them. This little Page of Cups. This could be your little invitation. Come to my party. Could be you, how you elbow your way to the front by appearing extremely sincere and authentic. And I could also see you offering something to them. Something so small. So small, something, it's like, you know, the Empress has, it's like, what do you get the person that has everything? You get them you make them something, craft with your bare hands, you write them a really heartfelt note. You know, it's like that. It's like you give them something small, it's not expensive, but it means so much more. And you, it's like you're going to know, if you're writing something, you're actually going to channel the right vibrational words that are going to unlock all of this. So you're doing some channeling here. You're using your abilities. Because you know that you want to let it go. You know you want to just drop the 10 staves. Like, you're at a max point. The future environment is really interesting because the future environment is the 10 of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Counterparts to the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. So it's like that was your desire. You know, that was your hope that you were going to get through this whole... Am I in? Am I good? Am I good? I can come in? I can make it. I'm here. Okay, cool. And then in the future environment, this 10 of Cups, it's like you are so happy beyond belief. And I feel like you are also psychologically stronger for it. I feel like some of the healing that you're going to get from this Empress is psychological, mental healing. Mental and emotional healing. That's returns a king. That's interesting. It's like you're getting help from an Empress to be a king. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. That is you. That's you. That's you. 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. The end result is that you're incredibly stable, independent, but the foundation, you have the 4 of Staves, you have an immense, that's a party too. It's a celebration, a celebratory energy. There's a lot of celebratory energy here actually, beginning all the way back with this. How you get to the Empress, moving forward, this is even a celebration. So it's like they pick you up, you guys run to the races. And then 4 of Staves, more, it's actually like a home party, like a home housewarming party type energy. Could be landlords too. They could be even helping get you into a new living place, a new living space, or if you're living with someone dependent on family, they could be helping put you into an independent living situation where you're not living with and depending on 10 of Pentacles, the family, if that's how it's resonating for you. And you kind of know, you knew that, or rather I should say you knew that you could be with them. Or that they would sort of house you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, so on and so forth. And I want to clarify the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Sorry. I get like, my little joker pops out and I have to be like, Queen of Cups this week. A light in the window is a crack in the sky. Sorry. The fewer the major arcana cards, the more important they are in this self-determined energy. That's like, when you have mostly minor arcana, that's people, self-determined, self-motivated, doing things, trying to go do their life. And major arcana, it's like fate and destiny. So when you have less minor and then a couple of major arcana, you better bet that these are definitely the winds of change. That it's like why, what happens while you're making your plans? What happens to you while you self-determine your little life forward? So in the future environment, major psychological healing, it's like going to the basement, Plutonian basement of your mind, and cleaning it all out so that you come up Queen of Swords, like a real Queen of Swords. Like the Queen of Swords who knows herself, knows what her weaknesses were. Pride, ego, flattery, whatever it is. You know, over criticism or cutthroat, ruthlessness, judgment, you know, bad judgments, you know, whatever that is. Or snarky gossiping. And, you know, that could have been, because I am getting some connection here with the swords, it could have been part of the context of this group. I'll use an example. So my relatives, people I'm related to, a lot of them just like love that stuff, making fun of me behind my back and making fun of other people too. Like they just like to make fun of people and scapegoat people, and they're miserable. It's ugly. It's really, really ugly energy. And if you don't like to do that, what do you talk about? You don't really talk about anything, and then you're the scapegoat. And it's so you could have been bullied by your family, you could have been bullied by your friends, or you could have just been friends with people like they always talked about other people. Like, oh, I'm just getting negative words, negative conversations, negative talking, and you're over it. You're just like over it. You're over ignoring it too, because I see you taking your power back in your speech and in your mind. Like you're really, really thinking for yourself, and you're really empowered to think for yourself. Like you're aligning with someone who wants you to be independent. Whereas that other group you were a part of wanted you to work for them. They could have been taking your words too. They could have been using your words, monetizing your words, or, you know, there could have been something with that. So Pluto's going to clean all that out, taking out the trash, cleaning out the basement. And the Wheel of Fortune is just going to put everybody at the very top. At the very top, the Wheel of Fortune. And here's actually, out of the major arcana that you do have, the Chariot, actually, you have all the Fame cards except the World. You have the Chariot, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. There is something sort of travel involved. It could just be online though, actually. This could just be internet stuff too. Could play a part in this. But with this Wheel of Fortune, I think you're going to be surprised at how happy you are emotionally and maybe even psychologically. But I think you idealized, you imagined how big this could be, how great this could be, how far you could go with this person. But I think the actual benefits are sort of unimaginable to you right now. And when they come in the future, you're going to go, it's a good oracle for you. Oh, gosh. Whoa. Do you remember in Children of Men, like the whole plot, basically, how he's helping that girl, the Kiwi? I think it's the Kiwi. Oh, okay. They're giving, okay, that was part of this. That was part of, that actually, that was part, we're not going to go into it, but just know that that download is actually for the past. It's part of something with the past. So that means something for someone. You'll know what that means. I leave it there. Okay. A fiery climax approaches. And take time to breathe out, disseminating moon energy at the bottom of the deck. Take time to breathe out. I'm taking this one. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio energy. Sorry. Full moon Scorpio energy. It's time to release negativity. Which is, of course, them. I feel like there's a lot of them. 10 swords and 10 pentacles. I feel like there's like, I'm telling you, it's like a family or it's a group of people. Man. Okay, so it is family and independence and stuff. If this is love. Jesus. Past life relationship at the bottom of the deck. You have known each other before. This is true whether it's romantic or not. That's why you have this knowing for whoever this person is, this star, Empress, Six of Staves. You know that, number one, I feel like you know how to get to their heart too. I feel like you really do. Something about this Page of Cups, it's like, I feel like it's a favorite. Now I'm getting a favorite energy. Like a yen, if it were attractive. But it's almost like mom's favorite kid vibe. Like, or teacher's favorite student vibe. I feel like you feel that with you and the Empress, even though they're just like kind of around you. I feel like you'll know instinctively, like not instinctively, intuitively or psychically, how to open them up and play to their emotions. Not like you're manipulating them, but you just know because you have past life connection already. So you already have a connection, an energetic connection. Hold on, let me organize my table a little bit. Okay, so there's that. You have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So if this is romantic, I really feel like playfulness is a great way to get in line, get ahead of the line. Like keeping a playful attitude, because you're going to prioritize this person. Yeah. This could even be aggressive flirting, if it resonates that way. You have 2 more cards. You have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That is always true. Always. Your self-respect always makes you look so much more attractive to anyone that you want to be in partnership with. People will want to align with someone that respects themselves. And that's part of this shadow that you worked through. And I say it in past tense because I'm guessing that you're like working through this. Like it's worked through, sorry. That's worked through, that you're already on your way. You've already felt the Empress's grace. So that shadow is like all done, dead, deader than a doornail, done, gone, bye. So, okay. And what's this? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Soulmate, you guys are wow, soulmate and past life relationship and playfulness and love yourself first. This is a good reading. This is good. Fiery climax approaches. My goodness. This is nice. You're really aligning with a better group of people. And we called that out in Saturn and Aquarius, the video I did about collectives and groups falling apart, disbanding, and new ones coming together. This is that. This is someone leaving a group, structure, family, and not just entering into write another one, but being really independent of all groups, of all structures, of everything and anything. Because this was toxic. Whatever this other one was, it kept you in this weird stuck energy. So even if you did want to leave and move on to something else in the future, whatever this is, whoever this Empress is building you up to go like fly as Queen of Swords, because now you're Queen of Swords. With the Ten of Cups, you're like emotionally fulfilled Queen of Swords. And that's the proof. That's the spiritual work that you've done this entire time, putting it on its little legs and walking it down the street. And that's why the universe goes, boom, they're ready. Ooh, this was good. Okay. Moving on. Let's get our silly little agenda thing here. Okay, love. So, moving on to the Arteagan Report. Arteagan, I really want you to, even more so, look at how far you've come. Oh my gosh, look at how far you have come, and give yourself credit where, however, whatever's going on. Even more so for my Arteagan, because it's a long journey. Okay? So congratulations, Arteagan. You're doing fantastic. So give yourself the credit, please. Correspondence. I'm still backlogged. I'm sorry. I'm still backlogged. I'm sorry. Emails are still logged. I'm sorry. I'm working through them. I'm sorry. Old business. Uploading videos is old business. New business is streaming everything live. I put all of the monthly lives in YouTube like a while ago, and then I thought, why don't I just put everything? Well, it was in getting the webinar conferencing set up on my website, because I didn't want to do like Instagram video and then FaceTime and then Zoom and then Skype and then this and then that. I wanted like my own thing. So I'm glad that I put in the work and the effort to do that, because now once it'll get working, and everything will be like privately streamed for patrons, and then everything on YouTube will probably be streamed, except for the Arteagan Daily Breads, I guess. So yeah, because I take the picture. It's important to get the picture, and I like that it's in one. And I like that we have the intro. Arteagan Daily Bread's going to stay uploaded no matter what. It's a report. It's like a spiritual board meeting report. Okay, so for unlimited readings, classes, workshops, and resources, consider being a patron on Patreon. There's 5 different tiers, so it's designed for spiritual growth from page to high priestess and hierophant. So I recommend starting as a page and learning as you go, unless you feel and you are like authentically guided to start higher, then of course I will meet you there, and then we'll really get going. So check it out. I'm also on Instagram under Watch Natalee. My loves, my beautiful YouTube loves, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you all tomorrow. I love you, and blessings on your head.